on, go live, go live, go live. Live. All right, give me a couple seconds just to make sure.
You're just like Freddie.
I am like Freddie.
5, 4, 3.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome
What I'm
to
basically going to
Carroll
do.
Center here on the campus of John Carroll University. Today it's OAC Championship Day as the Mount Union Purple Raiders get ready to take on the Blue Streaks of John Carroll. Hi, everybody. Sam Berkman with you this afternoon. It's another big one between the Blue Streaks and the Purple Raiders. And why shouldn't it be? How many times over the years have these two teams battled in football, battled in baseball, and battled for an OAC championship on the college basketball hardwood? Place is filling up. It will be packed by the time we get this thing tipped off. And the winner gets a bid to the NCAA Division III NCAA Men's College Basketball Tournament. So we are getting close to action. Purple Raiders in the black today. Black jerseys, black shorts, white numbers and letters with the purple and white trim. John Carroll, home whites today. White jerseys, white shorts, navy numbers and letters with the gold, white, and blue trim. I got to tell you, it is cold outside today. It was a long walk on the street today to get into the Carroll Center. It was about 21 degrees when I got here this morning, and I don't think it has warmed up much. But it is nice and toasty inside for John Carroll and Mount Union. Kasenheiser, Moore, Steele, Farrington, and Parker, the starting five. For the Purple Raiders, it'll be Fitzgerald, Rayner, Yontek, Toppin, and Frazier on the floor for John Carroll University. So we are ready to go. Sit back and enjoy as we get ready to tip off the OAC Championship at exactly 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the Purple Raiders get the ball, and they'll start the game with the pumpkin. They go right to left here in the first half of play. Christian Parker on the right side to Kasenheiser. 4-3. Hit the front of the rim, though, and it's rebounded by Luke Frazier. Frazier, the southpaw, gets the ball into the hand of Toppin, and Toppin will bring it across the timeline. Just getting settled in here in University Heights on your Saturday afternoon. The winner goes to the Division III tournament. Winner probably goes home. Schaefer goes inside, put it up on the rim, and in, and he's fouled. Frazier, he'll look for 3 at the line. So Frazier, 6'6" senior out of Mentor Lake Catholic. Of course, with Luke Chacon out for the year, the young man from Mentor, they're a whole different team, but they're still a very good basketball team. Frazier completes the free throw and the conventional three-point play, and the Blue Streaks have taken the early 3-0 lead. Here comes Chance Kasenheiser, the young man from Lake. Boy, did he have a night the other night, along with Farrington for the Purple Raiders in their semifinal win at home over Heidelberg, 77-66. Blue Streaks got here with a win over Muskingum a couple of nights ago here in University Heights. Kevin Moore shoots a 3 short on the right side. That was a long 3 put up by Moore. Fitzgerald got the rebound for JC, and here come the Blue Streaks left to right. Toppin on the right wing. Gets it to Frazier. Back to Toppin on the wing. Toppin shoots the 3. That's going to be back rim, no. Rebound picked up by Rayner. So Henry Rayner out of St. Ignatius keeps the possession alive. Goes inside, stolen away by Christian Parker. Here comes the big man. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. Drives at a block from behind, but a whistle and a foul. Christian Parker stole that ball. He went about 65, 70 feet like a runaway train. Foul was way before the shot attempt, though, so the Purple Raiders will inbound the basketball. Kasenheiser will throw it in. Gets it in the left corner to Kevin Moore. Moore on the baseline, gets it out on top to Marcus Steele. Purple Raiders with the ball. 3-0 John Carroll. 90 seconds into the first half of play here at University Heights. Kevin Moore, long 3. That one's good. So the Purple Raiders on the board with a 3, and we're all square at 3 apiece. 18-20 in the first half of play. Kevin Moore really been coming on the last couple of weeks for Mount Union. Toppin open for a 3 on the wing. That's on the way. It's in and out, no. And Elijah Farrington picks off the rebound. Here comes Chance Kasenheiser across the timeline. Fakes left, goes right. Steps into an 18-footer. Good. Chance Kasenheiser with his first 2. Averaging about 11 points a game. And the Purple Raiders, once down 3-zip, have taken a 5-3 lead. 17:50 to go here in the first half of play. This one for all the marbles today. Winner goes to the NCAA tournament in Division III. Topping around a screen to the left wing. Rayner now on the baseline. Rayner against Parker. Back to Toppin. Toppin splits a double team. Got it to Rayner. Christian Parker just picked up his first foul. So mark that down. Christian with his first foul. 17:35 to go in the first half. Of course, you're at the point in the season now. Somebody gets in foul trouble. You can't be worried about 7. And Mike Fuline certainly does not have to worry anymore the way Jarrett Taylor and Deshaun Vaden have been coming on for him the last couple of ball games. Rayner on a Cleveland St. Ignatius line, right? The first free throw is up and good. So Henry Rayner with his first point. And that makes it Mount Union 5, John Carroll 4. 17:35 to go in the first half of play. We'll be updating you on the local high school basketball tournament scores today as it's a busy, busy day all along the Q92 Radio Sports, Facebook, YouTube channel, X, and more. Be sure to check us out all afternoon and all evening long for the great sports coverage. There's Kasenheiser, whips it into Parker, goes inside, put it up, nobody got fouled. And that foul is going to be on John Carroll, and that's going to be on Luke Frazier. So each team already with 2 fouls in the game. 17-19 to go in the first half. 5-4 Raiders. Christian Parker, 66% at the free throw line. That first free throw is up, and it is good. Christian Parker, just under 17 points a game on the year, picks up his first point of the afternoon. Purple Raiders on top by 2. Christian, that white 22 on the back of his jersey, gets the second free throw. So the big man from Glen Oak with his first 2 of the afternoon as the crowd continues to file in. Probably know where to park again. I got here 3 hours before tip. I parked half a mile away. 7-4 Raiders. Down low, Jantek. Jantek with his first 2. St. Ignatius product. They got a lot of them on this team. Mentor Lake Catholic, and St. Ignatius. You can pretty much put your whole John Carroll team together for those 3 schools. 7-6 Purple Raiders. Mount with the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Parker inside with the right hand. Hook, put it up in front of that. Christian Parker with 4. And the Purple Raiders have gone back in front by 3, 9-6. Topping at the top of the key. Right side, Jantek will shoot a 3. That's off the rim, though. Volleyball up in the air. Jantek keeps it alive to Frazier. Wide open. Missed the 3. Jantek kept it alive. Goes inside. Travels, and the ball goes back to Mount Union. Boy, Christian Parker, awful lucky he didn't get a foul there. If it would not have called for the travel, he may have picked up a second foul. Blue Streaks put a little full court press on now. Comes into Elijah Farrington. Elijah will get it back to Chance, and Kasenheiser will jog it across the midcourt line. 16-15 first half of play. Just getting cooking. 9-6 Purple Raiders on top of the Blue Streaks. Mount Union trying to avenge what happened just about 1 year ago today in a tough loss. Left wing steal in the corner. Kevin Moore for 3. Good! Kevin Moore. His second triple of the afternoon. So far, so good from three-point land. And Mount Union has taken an early 12-6 lead over John Carroll. Ball down low. Stolen away by Christian Parker. Here comes Marcus Steele across the timeline. Don't forget there will be media timeouts today at the 16, 12, 8, and 4 mark. Elijah inside with the left hand. Put it up and put it in. Elijah Farrington with his first 2. Mount Union 14. John Carroll 6. Good start today for Raider Nation. Top hands it off to Rayner. Rayner spinning into the lane. Scoops it up on the left hand. Around it in. Oh, I didn't think that ball was going to go down, but it did. Rayner with 3 as it circled the drain and fell down. 15:05 in the first half. Mount Union 14, John Carroll 8. Steele on the left wing goes around a screen on top of Parker. Christian hands it off to Kasenheiser. Chance between the circles. Steps into a 3. Nope. Rebound picked up by Frazier. So here comes the Blue Streaks of John Carroll. Luke Frazier across the timeline. Luke at the top of the key. Luke into the foul line extended. 17-footer. Up and good. Frazier with 5. 14-10 Mount Union. Collier ready to come in for the Purple Raiders As again, we will have a media timeout at our next stoppage. Been a pretty good flow here today. Kaysenheiser up top to Christian Parker. Parker working on Jantek. Parker left to the key. Parker into the lane. Parker got bumped, put up a shot with the left hand, didn't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Rainer, throws it down to Toppin. Here comes John Carroll. 14-15 to go in the first half. Raiders on top, 14-10. Jantek baseline. Fitzgerald in the corner for three. Good. Fitzgerald with his first bucket. It was a triple in the corner. Mount Union 14, John Carroll 13. Raiders had a 6-point lead. It's been vanquished down to 1. 13:50 clock runs in the first half of play up in the Carroll Center here at John Carroll University. Moore on the right wing. Kevin stops, throws the ball into the corner for Kaysenheiser. Chance fakes it, goes inside, dumps it off to Farrington. Blocked, and a foul is called. Might have got a break there. We'll take it. We deserve a couple of breaks up here, don't we? So foul on John Carroll. That's going to be on Will Jantek. That's his first, and we have our first full timeout of the afternoon. 13:40 to go in the first half. It's Mount Union 14 and John Carroll 13. For all the latest, Q92 Sports at Q92 Sports on Instagram, Facebook, X. Forget about the Q92 Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel. A lot of high school basketball tournament games going on today. 1 o'clock tip-offs, 4 o'clock tip-offs, 7 o'clock tip-offs. Green played at 11 this morning. By the way, Green Bulldogs were beaten this morning, so they're out of the tournament in Division 2. Last halftime score I had, Canfield led West Branch 22-15. That game should be in about the fourth quarter by now. A lot of other games coming up today in the Stark County area, so good luck to all of the teams. Good to see Purple Raiders get a win here today. Team split the season series. Mount won here. John Carroll won back at our place. Today is for all the marbles in the OAC. John Carroll 21-5, Mount Union 18-8. This is the 106th meeting between these schools. Farrington free throw, up, free throw, good. Elijah, the former Maslin Tiger, has got 3. Had a monster game a couple of nights ago. Double figures scoring, double figures rebounding. Farrington hits them both. And Elijah's got 4. And the Raiders back up by 3 at 16-13. 13:35 to go in the first half of play. Here at John Carroll. Gentry on the baseline. Gentry almost stepped out of bounds. He's in trouble. He's got to throw the ball. Almost threw it away, but it's picked up by Frazier. Knocked away by the Raiders. Here comes Kevin Moore. Line lane. Boom! Two-handed slammeroo from Kevin Moore. 18-13, Mount Union. 13 minutes to go. Frazier shot got deflected. Gentry picked it up out of there, and Dante Collier reached in and picked up the foul. So Dante picks up the foul. 13 minutes exactly to go here in the first half at John Carroll. 18-13, Mount Union.
Second in the game for John Carroll, number 12, Aiden Fitzgerald. Second in the game for Mount Union, number 10, Tamar Talbot.
Purple Raiders on defense inside. An easy look at by Rose. Brandon Rose in his first 2. And it's an 18-15 ball game. 12:45 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders with a 3-point lead in the ball. They're in the black unis today. John Carroll in the home whites. Collier top of the key. Dante and the ball goes back to John Carroll. So the Purple Raiders will go back on the defensive end of the floor. 12:37 to go in the first half. It's an 18-15 Mount Union lead. Sam Berkman with you today. Q92 Radio Sports.com, Facebook page, YouTube channel, X, and more. Check us out. Rose on the wing, gets it down to Rayner, goes around his man, bumps, travel, no call, put up a shot, no good. Justice there, rebound by Farrington, gets it down to Jonah McCartney, who's just checked in. Jonah, in his 5th year out of North Canton Hoover High School. Farrington on the wing. Elijah into the paint, down the lane, fade from 6, put it up on the front of the rim. Nope, rebound picked up by Henry Rayner. Down the floor to Toppin. Here comes John Carroll. Toppin on the wing. Almost double dribbled did Toppin. Under 12 to go. Right side, Fitzgerald. Back out on top to Toppin. Swinging in the corner. That's Gentry. Gentry against McCartney. That's a mismatch. Blocked by McCartney, but a foul is called. Jonah must have got him on the way up and picked up the first foul. 11:48 to go in the first half. Our second full media timeout. Your score, Mount Union 18 and John Carroll 15.
Today we want to thank Nebraska House for providing free pizza to the John Carroll student section. If you want to get your own Nebraska House deliciousness,
just a reminder, the winner here goes to the NCAA Division III college basketball tournament. So the announcement will be made Sunday, maybe Monday. Got to win here to get in, first of all, so that will be the first order of business. I don't think I'm going out on a limb to say that the OAC is only going to get one team in this year. And hopefully that'll be in the good eyes of Mount Union. Get these two teams split in the regular season. Out one here, 77-68. John Carroll got the Purple Raiders in alliance later on. They got that one 77-72. John Carroll at the free throw line. Line right, free throw, up, and off, and no good by Gentry. Boy, that thing went all over the rim. David Gentry, the senior out of Hudson. 6'6", second free throw. That one is good by Gentry. So Gentry's first points of the afternoon. 18-16, Purple Raiders. 11:44 to go here in the first half of play at John Carroll. Collier across the timeline to Kasenheiser. Goes her on a screen. Chance baseline. Chance goes inside. Boy, no foul. Ball will stay with Mount Union. Purple Raiders with McCartney, Talbert, Parker, Kasenheiser, and McCartney on the floor right now. You haven't seen this group out on the floor together. Collier shoots a long three. Back of the rim, no. Volleyball up in the air by McCartney, but Fitzgerald rips down that rebound for John Carroll. Here come the Blue Strings. Jontek on the baseline against Collier. Throws it over in the corner to Rose, out on to Toppin. Left wing, Gentry. Gentry against Parker. Good defense by Princeton. Gentry double team, got it to Toppin. 10 on the shot clock for Toppin. Toppin goes left and tee out on top. Gentry, three, way off. Loose on the floor. Who's got it? Jump. Ball will stay with John Carroll. Boy, John Carroll's keeping him out on the offensive glass so far. We'll see if maybe they can change. Marcus Steele sits down for Mount Union. And Chance Kasenheiser will take a break. Chance will sit down with 2. 18-16 Mount Union, 10:58 to go in the first half of play. Frazier leads John Carroll with 5. Kevin Moore leads Mount Union with 8. That's Jontek, foul line extended right wing. That's not on top. Toppin from 18, good. Toppin with his first 2, just inside the line, so it's a 2. And we're tied at 18 at John Carroll. Marcus Steele just put Rose on his backside. Purple Raiders with the ball now, 18 apiece, 10:35 to go in the first half of play here at the DeCarlo Center. Winner takes all in the OAC again. Talbert on the wing, shoots the 3, good! Talbert out of Richmond Heights hits the 3. His first points of the afternoon for Jamar. 21-18 Purple Raiders, 10:19 to go in the first half of play. Rose on the left wing to Fitzgerald. Jontek fumbled the ball. Picked up by Steele. Steele's got a run out. Marcus line, lane, blocked from behind. Parker got it back and put it right back up and in. Christian Parker, right place, right time. Got his 6th point of the afternoon. And the Raiders shove it back out to a 5-point lead at 23-18. 10 minutes to go in the first half here at John Carroll. Top of the left of the key. Now behind the 3-point line. Goes around a Gentry screen. Gentry on the wing. Almost walked. Now he's going to go inside. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Inside Fitzgerald. Dumps it off. Shot up. A lot of passing in a short amount of space, but they made it work. And John Carroll down by 3 now to the mighty Mount Union Purple Raiders. 23-20. Good guys up. 9:23. Clock runs in the first half of the OAC championship game. 4 fouls on Mount, 3 on John Carroll. Each team with 4 timeouts left. Parker on the way. Christian going strong to the hole. Put it up. Put it in, and he's fouled. The big man took it upon himself, went to the rack, kissed it off the window, and he scored. He's got 8 this afternoon, looking for 9. Kevin Moore will come back in. Jonah McCartney will sit down, but good minutes by Jonah. Christian Parker line left. 3-point play opportunity. He's got it. Christian with 9 coming up big today, the big man from Glen Oak. 9:07 left to go in the first half of play. Purple Raiders 26-20. Frazier on the baseline from 18. Rebound picked up by Jamar Talbot. He'll get it across the timeline to Steele. Marcus on the left wing. Steele behind the screen. Steele shoots the 3. In and out. No, he almost got it to go. Rebound picked up by Will Jontek. Here comes John Carroll. 8:45 to go. Boy, Rayner got loose all the way down. He laid it up again. Rayner with 5. That was too easy. 8:36 first half. 26-22. Mount Union over John Carroll. Steele on the left wing to Jamar Talbot Jr., the former Spartan of Richmond Heights. Jamar shoots the 3. It's too strong. Had a good look at it. Rebound picked up by Rayner. Gets it down to Toppin. Toppin on the wing to Rayner. Rayner inside. Rayner outside. Inside. Walked all over the floor. No call. Fitzgerald gets it out on top to Frazier. And Mount Union now in defense got to work a little harder for the last 15 seconds. Frazier on the baseline. Top of the 18. Frazier with 7. 26-24 Raiders. 7:55 to go in the first half. Don't let Frazier get going. He can score in bunches if he gets hot. Talbot on the left wing picked up the dribble into the corner. Collier for 3. Back to the rim, too strong. Loose ball foul. Christian Parker. That's number 2. So Christian will immediately come out, but not before. We've got an official timeout on the floor. So a break in the action at 7:41 to go here in the first half. Mount Union 26 and John Carroll 24.
Has free shirts to give away to the loudest fans, courtesy of JC's Inmate Communications Office. Let's get loud for Lolo.
Don't forget you're listening to Q92radiosports.com, the Q92 Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel. Also on Q92 Sports on X. Sam Berkman here on this very chilly Saturday afternoon on the North Coast. Mount Union and John Carroll battling like they always do. Raiders on top of the Blue Streaks, 26-24. Appreciate the hard work by all the crew back at the radio compound this afternoon. Going between Q92 Sports, 1310, all the social media platforms. It is a busy, busy, busy day. But that's a good thing. All right, coming out of the timeout, it will be John Carroll ball. Christian Parker picked up his second, so he'll have to sit. No, he won't. No, he won't. He's still in there. I thought they would take him out with 2 fouls, but Coach Mike will let him go. Rayner at the top of the key to Fitzgerald on the wing. Throws it down low. Jontek spinning, goes up with the left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Good defense by Farrington. Rebounded picked up by Jamar Talbert Jr. Jamar will come across the timeline. Talbert on the right wing. Talbert down to Parker. Christian spins, goes off the glass and scores. Jim Parker feeling real comfortable today. He's got 11 to lead all scores so far. Mount Union 28, John Carroll 24. 7:05 to go in the first half of play. Jontek foul line, 16-footer, bricks it off the back of the rim. Ball poked up in the air once, twice. Oh, they lost it. Mount Union did. They had an easy rebound and fumbled it away. Frazier into the paint, got caught up in the air, throws it out on top to Toppin. Back to Frazier on the wing. Luke double team, spins it to Toppin. Almost at midcourt on the JCU logo. Top of the key, forces a three. That's going to be way short. Loose on the floor. Finally gobbled up by Mount Union. Farrington gets it to steal, and Marcus will jog it across the midcourt line. 6:27 to go in the first half. 28-24, Mount Union by 4. It's been nip and tuck all afternoon long. This for the OAC championship today. And it could be another classic. Parker down on the block about 10 feet away. Hooks it down to Farrington. Elijah reverses it up and in. Great pass by Parker. Farrington with the follow. He's got 6. 30-24 Purple Raiders. 6-point lead for the good guys. 5:59 to go in the first half. Fitzgerald on the way. Goes into the paint to Rayner. Knocked away by Parker. Stolen by Christian. Here he comes. Be careful, big man. Parker at the other end of the floor to Moore. Scoops it up and in with the left hand. Kevin Moore with 10. Got a timeout on the floor. And the Purple Raider Nation that made the trip is up stomping here at the DeCarlo Center. All right, 8-point lead for Mount Union, 32-24, with 5:48 to go here in the first half of play. Hopefully they'll be bringing up some stats for us at halftime. We haven't gotten any yet, but I'm anxious to see turnovers, rebounds, assists, points in the paint, steals, all those different things that really are a big part of the makeup of the basketball game that particular day. (32-24) Mount Union. 5:48 to go in the first half of play. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. Q92 Radio Sports and all along the social media platforms. Back to action up at the Carlo Center. 5:37 to go in the first half. Mount Union with a 32-24 lead. John Carroll with the ball. Jontek on the call. Lost it. Taken away by Marcus Steele. Here come the Purple Raiders now. Coach Mike Fuline calls out the play for Steele, who goes to the right wing. Gets a screen by Parker. Out on top to Kevin Moore. Kevin between the circles to the left wing. Kevin backs it out to the corner for Kasenheiser. Back to Moore. Fakes a pass right. Goes around a Farrington screen. Kevin on the wing shoots the three. No. Rebound picked up by Jontek. May have forced that one. 5:08 to go in the first half. Here comes Toppin for John Carroll. Chase on the baseline. Swings it out on top to Gentry. Needs help. Gentry now going to go inside. Be careful, Christian. Whistle. And there is the third foul called on Christian Parker. Got to take him out now. That's his third.
Foul 22, Christian Parker. That's his second personal. Team 6.
Fitzgerald, I'm sorry. Rayner comes back in for John Carroll. Jared Taylor in for the Purple Raiders. First action for Jared today at about 7.5 points a game. But holy cow, Christian Parker is 3 fouls. He'll probably have to sit the rest of the first half. But you got Taylor, you got Deshaun Vaden you can bring in. So not a lost cause whatsoever. John Carroll will throw the ball into Gentry. He's picked up by Taylor out on top of Rayner. Henry Rayner lobs it down low to Gentry, muscles his way inside and scores. Gentry kind of muscled Jarrett out of the way that time and put it off the glass and scored. Mount Union up by 6 now, 32-26. 4:38 to go. Moore steps into a three. In and out. No, it was 80% of the way down and it spun out. Here comes John Carroll at the other end of the floor. Toppin on the wing. 4:28 to go. Toppin kicks it right side. Frazier fakes the three. Luke foul line. Picked up by Steele. Over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes into the paint, kicks it to Rayner. Now Gentry on the baseline. Goes inside, put it up there. Gentry with 5. He scored the last 4. And they've been muscle shots inside. 32-28. Mount Union by 4. Here come the Purple Raiders. Former Blue Streak of Lake. Chance Kasenheiser with the ball. Left to the key. Chance into a 17-footer. No good. Tipped up in the air by Farrington. No. Rebound picked up by Luke Frazier. Here comes Toppin. 3:47 to go in the first half. John Carroll with the ball. Purple Raiders up by 4. Gentry again going on Taylor. Gentry on the baseline. Picks up his dribble. That's out of bounds. That's going to go back to Mount Union. Good defense down there by the Purple Raiders. And with that, we'll take another timeout here at John Carroll.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
And we want to welcome you in, our audience on 1310 WDPN. Sam Berkman with you here at John Carroll University. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first half. It's a good one. Mount Union 32, John Carroll 28 also. Appreciate you, all of you still listening to us on Q92radiosports.com, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and Q92 Sports on X. And a big welcome into our audience on 1310 WDPN. You were enjoying high school tournament basketball earlier today. And it looks like Canfield knocked off West Branch 35-28. So West Branch season comes to an end today. Good call by Christian earlier today. Here we go. 3:35 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders in the black. John Carroll with the white. Raiders with the ball. They lead it 32-28. Purple Raiders have 6 fouls in the first half. John Carroll with 4. Kasenheiser fakes left, goes right. Chance going to go down low. Gets in the air, put it up and missed it, but he got fouled. Almost was able to squeeze out a possible three-point play. Foul on John Carroll is going to be Sean Collins out of Mentor. He's a 6'5 junior. 15 foul on John Carroll. 3:19 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders on top by 4. Kasenheiser 2 points on today, averaging around 11 per contest. Chance, first free throw is up. It's good. So Kasenheiser with 3, 33-28. Mount Union by 5. Luke Frazier back in for John Carroll. He'll replace Sean Collins. Mike Moran running the show here. Last several years for John Carroll. Of course, Mike Fuline for the Purple Raiders. Second free throw by Kasenheiser is up, and a good chance with 4 on the afternoon. 3:13 to go in the first half. Mount Union 34 and John Carroll 28. In front of a just about standing room only crowd here today. Henry Rayner got inside with a little jump hook, and he drained it. Henry Rayner was 7. He loves that little baby hook about 6 feet away, right in the middle. Got that one to go down. Mount Union 34, John Carroll 30. 2:49 to go in the first half of play. Stick around, halftime activities coming up, so be sure to hang out with us here for the afternoon. Kasenheiser down to Farrington. Goes inside, missed it, got it back, no. Fumbled it away, picked up by Henry Rayner. Here comes John Carroll. Frazier in a run out. Luke at the top of the key. Rayner almost walked with it. Got it over to Toppin. Chase between the circles. Gets it down to Rayner. Beat a double team and scores. Henry Rayner's got 9, and Mike Fuline says, let's call a timeout. So with 2:20 to go in the first half, we'll take a break. Mount Union 34, John Carroll 32. Purple Raider Hoops continues after this on 1310 WDPN and Q92radiosports.com.
Regional EMS stands as your trusted partner for all things emergency and non-emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too, adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Back here in John Carroll. Purple Raiders and the Blue Streaks are going at it today. 34-32, Purple Raiders. Mount Union with the ball. Jarrett Taylor out of Green High School. Out on top to Kevin Moore. Kevin on the right wing goes around a Farrington screen. Kevin top of the key. Left wing to Steele. Marcus, the former Solon Comet, gets a screen. Goes inside. Throws up a little 4-footer. Nope. And he got fouled. Steele will shoot 2 line left. 1:59 to go. Hey, a real cool note here. I want to pass this along. Quinn Kwasniak from Cornerstone Christian Academy in Willoughby Heights hit his record-breaking three-pointer today, giving him 3,210 career points. He just passed the all-time leader, former Ohio State Buckeye standout. He went to Sandusky, John Diebler. That is pretty cool stuff. Congratulations to Quinn Kwasniak for breaking the all-time points leader and surpassing John Diebler earlier today. That's pretty cool. Not cool is a couple of missed free throws. That's what happened to the Raiders. 1:53 to go in the first half. 34-32, Mount Union by 2. John Carroll with the ball. Deshaun Baden is checked into the game. Rainer goes around him, goes inside, put it up no good, but the foul is called. And that's going to be on Deshaun, I believe. Yes. So Baden picks up his first foul. Hey, you got 5 of them, big fella. Use them up. 1:44 to go in the first half. 34-32, Raiders by 2, but the Blue Streaks can tie it at the free throw line. Rainer free throw. Good. Rainer in double figures with 10. Sean Collins back in for John Carroll. Henry Rainer out of St. Ignatius, the 6'7" senior forward. Another free throw coming. It's up. He missed it. Rebound picked up by Kevin Moore. So the Purple Raiders hang on to the 1-point lead. 34-33, Mount Union. 1:36 to go in the first half of play here at the DeCarlo Center. Steele on the baseline for Mount Union. Marcus backing his man down. Goes in, hooks it up with the right hand. Put it off the glass and score. We'll take it. Marcus Steele with his first 2 points of the afternoon. 36-33 Mount Union, $1:18 to go in the first half. Frazier on the right side to Jantek. Throws it down to Rainer. Uh-oh. He walked. Yes, sir. Turnover by John Carroll, and the ball goes back to Mount Union. Nice job down low by Moore and Vaden and Farrington to create that traveling violation on Henry Rainer. So here come the Purple Raiders now with 1:10 to go in the first half. Mount with the ball and a 3-point lead in this OAC championship game. 36-33 Raiders. Chance Kasenizer deep on the left wing around the screen. Chance swings on the right side to Steele. Under a minute to go. Marcus top of the key, right side to Moore. Kevin foul line. Kevin goes inside, dumps a pass to Vaden, fumbled the ball, picked up by Rainer. That's a Mount Union turnover. Here come the Blue Streaks with 48 seconds to go. Topping on the wing, topping on the baseline. Out on top to Rainer. Rainer foul line. Rainer goes into the paint, almost lost the ball. Got it to Fitzgerald, shoots the 3. No. Rebound. Mount Union, rebound by Kevin Moore. And Kevin will bring it across and hand it to Chance Kasenizer. 24 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock as we grind our way through the first half here at John Carroll. Raiders on top 36-33. Mount can use all but about 3.5 seconds here in the first half. Chance almost at midcourt. Shot clock is at 6. Chance on the right wing. Kasenizer steps into a 3. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to John Carroll. Luke Frazier back in. Sean Collins sits down. 5.9 to go in the first half. Stick around. Halftime activities coming up. We'll get you the news, weather, and a whole lot of good stuff coming up here on 1310 WDPN. Raiders up by 3. Carroll to throw it in. They've got 6 seconds to go in the half. It's ball at Jantek. Jantek across the timeline. Dumps to the top and topping from 40 feet. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds with .4 on the clock. So we trade air balls here at the DeCarlo Center. Kevin Moore will throw it in from out. I wonder if they'll just get the ball in bounds and just call it a day. They will. Gets in the chance, and that's the end of the first half here at the DeCarlo Center. Good ball game. And so far, so good for Raider Nation. Your score after the first 20 minutes of play. It's Mount Union 36 and John Carroll 33. The big halftime report is coming up next. Keep it right here on 1310 WDPN. And we are streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
Regional EMS stands as your trusted partner for all things emergency and non-emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too, adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92radiosports.com.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of AM 1310 WDPN News. The Harvest for Hunger campaign is underway. The Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank kicked off the 34th annual fundraiser Friday. The campaign is led by co-chairs Laura Duda, Senior Vice President and Chief Communications Officer at Goodyear Tire and Rubber, and Ron Pato, Market President for the Akron-Canton area for Huntington Bank. The goal is to provide the equivalent of 4.4 million meals, including $1.45 million and 100,000 pounds of food. All proceeds are distributed through the food bank's network of 630 food pantries, meal sites, shelters, children, and older adult programs in 8 counties. Last year, the food bank provided enough food for 31.4 million meals in the region. That's a 16% increase over 2023. Reactions are pouring in following Friday's tense Oval Office meeting between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. On X, Republican U.S. Senator Bernie Moreno of Ohio said, quote, "Finally, we have a president who will speak the truth and stand up against Washington's endless wars. American taxpayers have been funding this war, and it's time to stop the killing and stop risking World War III," end quote. Fellow Republican and former Ohio Governor John Kasich criticized the meeting, calling it, quote, "shameful," adding that Zelensky, quote, "deserves respect, not humiliation," end quote. Canton police say a man was shot in the leg after a Thursday night incident. The 43-year-old victim was discovered by officers in the 400 block of McGregor Avenue Southwest. A handgun was found near the man. Officers applied 2 tourniquets to reduce bleeding. Police were alerted to the gunfire shortly after 11 p.m. They say another man told them he shot at the victim after someone shot toward his sister. Shooting reportedly occurred on Collins Court Northwest. 2 men have been sentenced to 15 years to life in prison stemming from a fatal arson in Canton. 26-year-old Clayton Cunningham of Denison and 32-year-old Salvatore Morrison of Canton were charged last July with murder and aggravated arson. Morris is also charged with tampering with evidence. Charges stem from a May 1st house fire on Lincoln Avenue Northwest that killed 66-year-old Frank Campbell of Canton. Cunningham and Morris are required by the plea agreement to testify in any further legal proceedings. Just before the guilty pleas, Canton police arrested 58-year-old William Blackburn on complicity charges. He was arraigned Friday in Canton Municipal Court. A status conference hearing is scheduled for Monday. Blackburn is being held on on $1 million bond. Alliance police arrested an Ashtabula County man this week. 60-year-old Stephen Dakowitz of Geneva is accused of impersonating an Amazon delivery driver to rob an Alliance home. The alleged incident took place in the 2300 block of South Linden Avenue. Dakowitz, who is not an Amazon employee, reportedly used a fake package to be given entry to the home. He's accused of showing a handgun and demanding cash. Dakowitz reportedly fled with $4,000. He is charged with aggravated robbery. Dakowitz was arrested at a relative's home in Chardon. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Canton City Council is again at full strength. Darren Maley was appointed by precinct members of the Stark County Democratic Party's Central Committee to the Ward 1 seat Thursday. It was previously held by Greg Hawk, who died earlier this month. Maley is operations coordinator for the Plain Local School District and a board member of the Canton Parks and Recreation Commission. He will serve the remainder of the unexpired term, which runs through the end of this year. Maley will oppose Eric Freeman in the Democratic primary in May. The winner will face Republican Daniel Dale Gates in November. He is unopposed in the GOP primary. A Latonia School District employee has been fired. The case of softball coach Scott Andre has been turned over to the Columbiana County Prosecutor's Office. WFMJ-TV reports Andre was accused by the district of 10 infractions, including pursuing recently graduated females for inappropriate intentions, encouraging a former student under age 21 to drink alcohol, and possessing inappropriate photos of female Latonia district staff members and sixth-grade girls on his personal cell phone. Andre was also a district bus driver. Police and the prosecutor's office will determine whether charges will be filed. Officials with the Youngstown School District say a gun was found on a student Friday morning. The weapon was discovered when the student went through a metal detector at Cheney Middle School. Officials say neither the student nor the firearm made it into the school. The student was removed from the building. It's unclear if charges will be filed. We'll return you courtside for the second half of today's game, right after the forecast from News 5 meteorologist Mark Johnson. From the AM 1310 WDPN newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears.
Grab that warm winter coat. Today's afternoon temps will be stuck in the 20s. Wind chills in the teens. Going to be windy all day long. A little bit of scattered light snow here and there. Overnight, a lingering flurry, still blustery. Our low near 17. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network.
Regional EMS stands as your trusted partner for all things emergency and non-emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too, adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Back here at 1310 WDPN, streaming live all over the world at Q92radiosports.com. You can check us out at the Q92 Sports Facebook page, YouTube channel, at Q92 Sports on X. Good game here. Good game cooking. Halftime at the Carroll Center. Mount Union 36 and John Carroll 33. Sam Berkwood with you on a very chilly, windy Saturday afternoon up here in Beechwood. Past the Cheesecake Factory on the way up today. Oh boy, I was tempted. Thought better get here and set up and get ready for the game. Good call by me. All right, let's take a look at some halftime stats for the Purple Raiders. Kevin Moore with 10 points, 11 for Christian Parker, 6 for Elijah Farrington. Casenizer with 4, Steele with 2, Talbert with 3. For John Carroll, they are led by Henry Rainers, 10. They got a bunch of guys with just a couple of points each. Luke Frazier with 7, Bill Yontek with 4, David Gentry with 5, 3 for Fitzgerald, 2 for Rose, and 2 for Toppin. Purple Raiders 13 of 29 for the floor, 44%, 3 of 13 from behind the arc. Mount 7 of 9 at the free throw line, so that's good. John Carroll 14 of 28 for the floor, 50%. They're only 1 of 9 behind the 3-point line. John Carroll at the free throw line today, 4 of 7 for 51%. Turnovers in the first half. John Carroll had 8. Mount Union only had 2. Raiders had 6 steals. John Carroll had 1. 2 blocks for John Carroll, 1 block shot for Mount Union. Points off turnovers. Mount Union 14, John Carroll none. Points in the paint, Blue Streaks got the better of the Raiders there, 22-16. Bench points, John Carroll's bench 7 to Mount Union's 3. Biggest lead in the first half. Purple Raiders were up by 8 at the 15:34 mark. John Carroll's biggest lead 3. That was about a minute into the game. Biggest scoring run, Raiders had a 7-0 run. John Carroll had a 7-0 run. We've had 1 lead change. The game has been tied twice. Mount Union, out of the 20 minutes, has had the lead 17 minutes and 40 seconds. All adds up to a halftime score of Mount Union 36 and John Carroll 33. A couple of high school basketball scores to report to you today. Green was knocked off in their ball game this morning. A nice run by Coach Bottleson and the Bulldogs. Canfield knocked off West Branch today, so the Warriors basketball season has come to an end. Now, a lot of games high school-wise in and around the area coming up between now and, well, even later on tonight. You've got McKinley at Akron North taking on Medina. Maslin is in action against Shaker Heights. Canton Central Catholic taking on Garfield Heights Trinity. Glen Oak will play Cleveland St. Ignatius. And Northwest will play Louisville. Arlington is in action. So lots of local teams going at it. We wish them all the best of luck here on this big Saturday of sports. We will take our final halftime break here at the DeCarlo Center at John Carroll. Raider Nation, we're 20 minutes away from punching that ticket back to the NCAA Division III College Basketball Tournament. But you got to get out here and win first. Halftime score, Mount Union 36 and John Carroll 33. We'll come back with the second half of action from University Heights, Ohio. After this, you're listening to Purple Raider Hoops on 1310 WDPN. Streaming live at Q92RadioSports.com.
Regional EMS stands as your trusted partner for all things emergency and non-emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too. Adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
What's trending? Here's what you can find online. Q92radiosports.com is the official website of the Q92 Sports Network. It's also your home for all of our high school and University of Mount Union football and basketball games. It's where you can stream games live. Go to our SoundCloud page to relive games from the past. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule, get scores from around the area, and find your local sports news. It's all just a click away at Q92radiosports.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
And we're back here at the DeCarlo Center on the campus of the University of John Carroll, home of the Blue Streaks. And the score is Mount Union 36, John Carroll 33. Don't forget, coming up at 4 o'clock today on Q92 Sports, Facebook, YouTube, and Q92radiosports.com. High school basketball, Marlington will take on Warrensville Heights. Christian will be on the call, 4 o'clock today on Q92radiosports.com. At 7 o'clock tonight, John Bazika with the call, Northwest against Louisville. And, of course, it makes total sense for that game to be played in North Royalton. So that's where they're playing it. 7 o'clock tonight, Louisville Northwest. Q92 Sports, Facebook, YouTube, X, and Q92radiosports.com. All right, John Carroll with the home whites. Purple Raiders in the traveling black, and we are getting ready to roll here for the second half of play at the DeCarlo Center at the John Carroll University. Folks are coming in from the lobby. Students are getting back in their spot, and we're 20 minutes away from crowning an OAC champion in college basketball. On the women's side today, I understand VW trying to pick up an OAC championship. I believe they've won 25 consecutive games since losing their first game of the year. Here we go. Raiders with the ball. Christian Parker on the block against Jantek. Christian backing him in. Double pump, fake, shoots, rattles it in and out. No, couldn't get the friendly roll that time. The rebound picked up by Chase Thompson. All right, just getting cooking here. 30 seconds into the first half. Topping inside out past the Jantek from 17. Line drives it in and out. No. Rebound sweeping in was Chance Kasenizer. Chance with 4 points on the day. He's got the ball on the left wing. Picked up by Fitzgerald. Now he's double teamed. Right side Parker. Christian going to shoot that three. Got it. Christian Parker, nice and smooth from downtown. He's got 14 points on the afternoon. Raiders back by 6, 39-33. 19:06 to go in the game. Frazier on the right wing to Toppin. Throws the three. Toppin short. Let that go. Out of bounds. Back to Mount Union. Raiders got off to a good start in the first half. We'll see if they can do it again here in the second half of play. 18:58 to go in the game. Mount Union 39, John Carroll 33. Winner takes the OAC title and heads to the NCAA tournament in Division III. Mount Union 18-8 coming in. John Carroll 21-5. The Raiders have been playing good ball. Harrington's got the ball in the paint, kicks it to Kevin Moore, shoots that three, in and out. No, Kevin got his own rebound, and a whistle and a foul on Luke Frazier. Good hustle rebound by Kevin Moore. Young man from Campbell Memorial. First team foul on John Carroll. Raider ball. Chance will throw it into Parker. Christian on the baseline. Christian backing down, goes inside and scores. Christian Parker's got 16. Mount Union back on top by 8, 41-33 with 18:25 left to go in the game. Frazier at the top of the key. Luke right wing to Jantek. They're going to give him that three. Now he goes inside. Be careful, Christian. Pass down low. Rayner dumps it down. Slams it home. Henry Rayner with 12. Got a good feed inside and put it up and in with the two-hand slam. 41-35 Raiders. 18:05 left to go in this basketball game at the DeCarlo Center. Mount Union going left to right this 20 minutes of play. Steele's got it at the top of the key, almost in midcourt, working on Toppin. Toppin gets the screen from Parker, does Steele. Marcus takes it around to the right side. Back to Christian on the wing. Sets, shoots, three, rim, no, it crawled off. Rebound picked up by Frazier. Here comes John Carroll now right to left with 17:40 to go. Frazier on the right wing. Luke steps into a 17-footer. Good. Frazier with 9. Hit that one about 18 feet away on the wing. Here comes Kasenizer getting bumped the whole way down the floor by Fitzgerald. Chance putting on a dribbling exhibition, gets it on the right side to Steele. Raiders with the ball. 17-15 to go in the game. They lead it 41-37. Steele to Farrington. Elijah going down low against Rayner. Elijah backing him down. Spins. Backs him down. Spins. Gets it to Parker. Christian on the baseline. Goes inside. And a jump ball is called. And the ball will go back to John Carroll. Mike Huline incensed on that call. But it'll go back to the Blue Streaks as they did not call a foul and they called a jump. 16-59. Things are getting a little spicy now here at University Heights. Purple Raiders up 41-37. Henry Rayner at the top of the three-point line to top it on the wing. Chase goes down to Jantek going against Parker. Christian can't touch it. Jantek goes inside, missed it, got his own rebound. Goes inside again with the left-handed. Jantek with 6. Christian Parker's got 3 fouls, so he can't really do much. And the Raiders just stole the ball. But Kasenizer took it right back from Mount Union. Chance at the other end of the floor. Steps into a 17-footer air ball. Rebound by Parker. Lost the ball, grabbed by Rayner as he took it away. John Carroll now is being the aggressor here in the last couple of minutes in this second half. Topping on the right side. Chase at the top of the key, throws up a floater. Glass rim, no, loose, picked up by, who wants it? John Carroll got it. Rayner down low. Henry Rayner's got 14, and we're tied at 41. Boy, John Carroll just wiped out a Mount Union lead of 8 points, just like that. Kevin Moore on the left wing. Purple Raiders got to get a good possession now. 41-41. Kevin on the baseline, goes inside, spins, twists, shoots, scores. Good move by Kevin Moore. A flop by Luke Frazier. The officials didn't fight him. Moore with a dozen. Purple Raiders 43, Blue Streaks 41. John Carroll with the ball. 15:35 left to go in this OAC championship game. Jantek down low. Jantek's got 8. It's a 43-43 tie with 15:19 to go in the game. Marcus Steele, the former Solon Comet, will dribble across the midcourt stripe. Purple Raiders with the ball. 15:10 to go. A 43-43 standoff here at John Carroll. Down on the block is Parker on Jantek. Christian backing it down. Blocking foul on Jantek. And now it's John Carroll's turn to be upset at the officiating. Christian Parker will shoot 2 line right. But not before we get a full timeout. And Mike Moran is absolutely barking as loudly as he can at the officiating crew. 15:01 to go in the game. 43-43, the Raiders and Blue Streaks. We'll be back on 1310 WDPM.
Regional EMS stands as your trusted partner for all things emergency and non-emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too. Adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Boy, Mike Moran just spent the last 90 seconds chewing out the officials. I mean, they were going at it face to face. I can't believe he didn't get a technical foul. But he didn't. Now the officials are at the scores table conferring about something, and now they both will walk away and we'll get ready to go. Oh, they were looking to see if that was a shooting foul and not just a blocking foul per se. So Christian Parker will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 15:01 left to go in the game. It's a 43-43 standoff here at John Carroll. Purple Raiders trying to get the OAC title and get to the tournament. They're 18-8 on the season. Christian Parker's got 2 coming line right. First one is up. No good. First miss of the day at the free throw line for Christian. I'm sorry, he was 4 out of 5 coming in. Second one up. Missed it. Still 43-43. 14:55 left to go in this OAC championship game. They're on 13-10 WDPN. Rayner down low. Henry Rayner back in Farrington down. Now to Jantek. Jantek goes inside, turns on Parker, put it up, no. Late whistle and a foul on Christian Parker, and that's his fourth. Boy, they were just bound and determined to call the fourth foul on Parker. No matter what. The way John Carroll was going at it, you knew they were going to call that foul. And comes with the territory of playing on the road. Jantek free throw is good. So Will Jantek with 9, and the Blue Streaks have retaken the lead. And Christian Parker's got to sit with 4 fouls with 14:42 left to go in the game. Jantek second one. Line drives it off the front of the rim. So a little justice prevails. John Carroll 44, Mount Union 44-43 with 14:35 left to go in the game. Going to be a battle now. See if the Raiders can dig it deep and come out of here with a win. Heisenheiser at the top of the key. Pick and roll with Farrington. He fakes the 3. Left wing Collier. Dante steps back, shoots that 3. Got that 3. Dante Collier. Big 3. His first points of the day. 46-44 Mount Union. 14:06 to go in the game. Rose on the right wing. Picked up by Steele. Swings it to the top of the key to Jantek. Jantek goes inside, put up the 4-footer, bricked it. Henry Rayner got the rebound, and a reach-in foul on Mount Union. Could be on Farrington, could be on Steele. Could be on Marcus Steele. 13:58 to go in the game. Mount Union 46, John Carroll 44. Fitzgerald will sit down. David Gentry will come in for Mike Moran's Blue Streaks. 2 fouls on each side. 3 timeouts apiece. Ball lobbed out on top of the Rayner for John Carroll. Hands it to Frazier on the right wing. Luke behind the 3-point line. Goes into the paint, goes down the lane, throws up a wild shot. Scooped up out of the air by Gentry. Put it up, no, and another foul is called up on Union. And this one is going to be on Dante Collier. His second foul. 13:48 to go in the game. Purple Raiders 46, John Carroll 44. David Gentry line left will be shooting 2 for the Blue Streaks. First one up, good. Gentry with 6. So the 106th meeting on the hardwood between these two teams. First meeting was back November the 21st, 1987. Purple Raiders have 53 wins in the series. John Carroll has 52. How about that? 46-46 ball game as both free throws were up and good. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt, and this one is going to be on Jarrett Taylor. A moving screen, and the ball goes back to the Blue Streaks. So a 46-46 tie. Things have come to a thud here the last couple of minutes. Gentry on the right wing for John Carroll. Not on top to Toppin. Toppin on the right wing. Over to Gentry on the left wing. We'll throw it down low to Rayner. Rayner back at Farrington down. Baby hook up and good. Got to figure out a way to stop that. Or he's just going to continue to eat down there in the paint. Rayner was 16. John Carroll 48. Mount Union 46. 13-15 left to go in the OAC championship game. Collier on the right wing. Dante goes into the paint. Stops, fade, block. Taylor got the rebound back. 6 on the shot clock. Heisenheiser up and under. Lost it. Got it back. Got to shoot it. Collier at the buzzer. Good. And they're going to say no basket. It was after the clock expired. And the ball goes back to John Carroll. Boy, somehow Purple Raiders let that shot clock just get away from them and had to force up a couple of shots. The last one was good, but it was after the the clock hit 0. So the ball goes back to John Carroll. 12:53 to go in the game. John Carroll 48, Mount Union 46. You can start to slip away here a little bit. Purple Raiders got to put their foot back in the ground. Here goes Henry Rayner. Out on top of the rows. Right wing Fitzgerald for 3. It's good. Fitzgerald with a 3, and Mount Union runs a timeout. Starting to get away here a little bit. Good timeout for Mike Kuline. And I think I don't know if this is a 30 or a full. Looks like a full. We'll keep it here. 12:34 left to go in the game. Mount Union now trailing by 5, 51-46. It's John Carroll's biggest lead of the first half. Don't forget Marlington, Warrensville Heights coming up at 4 o'clock. Q92radiosports.com. High school tournament basketball a little bit later on tonight. Northwest and Louisville. That ball game will be up in Royalton. So it's Collier, Farrington, Taylor, McCartney, and Kasenheiser on the floor for Mount Union. It's getting a little uneasy here in University Heights. John Carroll up by 5. Raiders with the ball. Kasenheiser gets it off to Jonah. Back to Chance on the left side. Kasenheiser into the paint, fakes a pass, now throws it into the corner. Taylor for 3, hit the rim though. Collier got the offensive rebound, puts it back from 15. Good, and he's fouled. Hello, Dante Collier. Big bucket for Dante. He's got 5. He'll look for 6 at the line. And that temporarily stops the bleeding a little bit for the Purple Raiders. Jontek in, Gentry out for John Carroll. 12:13 left to go in the ball game. 51-48. John Carroll by 3. Dante Collier free throw. Missed it. It remains a 3-point lead for the Blue Streaks. Here comes John Carroll right to left. 12:05 to go in this OAC championship game here at the DeCarlo Center. Winner goes to the NCAA Tournament Division III. Rayner on the block. Defense by Elijah. Elijah standing him back up. Pass inside Fitzgerald. Blocked out of bounds by Taylor. Good swat by number 14 in black. And with that, we've got a timeout. This one is a full, and we will take a break. John Carroll 51, Mount Union 48. Purple Raider Hoops continues in a moment on 1310 WDPN. Streaming live at Q92
Regional
Radio.
EMS stands as your partner for all things emergency and emergency transportation. From the swift response in Carroll County to the seamless transit in Summit, Stark, Portage, and the Mahoning Valley, they've got you covered. Regional EMS is more than just a ride. They're your go-to for business-to-business solutions, too. Adapting to meet diverse needs when others won't. Don't hesitate. Connect with Regional EMS today at 330-987-4373 and let them be your solution when time matters most.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
$11:50 left to go in the game. Sam Berkman back with you, 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com, Facebook page, YouTube channel, at Q92 Sports on X. Purple Raiders down 51-48. Timeout situation. Mount's got 2. John Carroll's got 3. 4 fouls on Mount Union, 3 fouls on the Blue Streaks. Can't tell where the possession arrow is because we're kind of blocked off up here. We'll find out when we find out. Winner here goes to the NCAA Tournament, Division III. Loser probably packs it in for the year. Ball comes into Gentry, working on Farrington. Goes right around him and scores. Wow. Henry Rayner, I beg your pardon, not Gentry. Rayner with his 18th point of the afternoon. You got to tip your cap. That was a heck of a move. 53-48 Blue Streaks. Purple Raiders with the ball. 11:30 to go in the game, and Mount Union just threw it away. And it goes back to John Carroll. 5-point lead for the Blue Streaks. Well, Christian Parker's coming back in with 4 fouls. Marcus Steele comes back in. Collier and Taylor will sit down. So Mike Freeline's going to roll the dice. Christian's got 4 fouls. He also has 16 points. So the big man is out there. You got to see how long he can play with the 4. 11:20 left to go in the game. Blue Streaks with the ball up by 5. Rayner going right into the paint again. Lost the ball. Got it back. Hooks it over on the right side to Frazier. 10 on the shot clock. Frazier top of the key. A floater up, rim, and in. Luke Frazier with 11. John Carroll now up by 7. 55-48 Blue Streaks. 10:55 left to go in the game. Farrington on the right wing. Fakes it, goes on top. Steele. Marcus for 3. Good! And a foul as Parker got thrown to the deck while the ball was in the air. Count that 3, and the Purple Raiders will keep the ball. Boy, you talk about good fortune. Will Jontek picked up his 3rd foul, so now the Purple Raiders conceivably could get a 6-point possession here. Or maybe 5. Or maybe none if they just threw it away. Wow. Oh, you had a good opportunity there to really get yourself right back in this thing. Mount Union threw it away. 10:45 left to go in the game. John Carroll 55, Mount Union 51. And the Raiders pull it out on the road in enemy territory. Frazier, give it go to Rayner. Lost the ball out of bounds. Who's got it? John Carroll. Good hustle by Chance Casenheiser. Well, anyway, you split this one. No matter what happens today, this will be the last time these two teams meet. At least in the OAC. Ball comes into Gentry. Shot clock at 15 for John Carroll. Blue Streaks up by 4. Topping in the corner to Fitzgerald. Top the key, Gentry. Fakes the 3. Gentry's going to go right to the hoop. Dumps it off to Rayner. Rayner playing bully ball. Hooks it up and in. Henry Rayner with 20. They've all been from 6 feet in with the right hand. 57-51 John Carroll. Kevin Moore down low for the Raiders. He's in big trouble. Spins, shoots, air ball. Loose on the floor, gobbled up by Rayner. Here comes John Carroll. 9:57 left to go in the game. Blue Streaks 57, Purple Raiders 51 here at John Carroll at the DeCarlo Center. Fitzgerald open 3, missed it. Toppin got a rebound to Gentry and scored. Gentry's got 8, and Mount Union's going to call a timeout. They only have 1 left. It's a full. We'll take a break. 9:44 left to go. Purple Raiders are in trouble. John Carroll 59, Mount Union 51. Back with more on 1310 WDPN.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92Radiosports.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Back here at the DeCarlo Center at University Heights, Ohio. John Carroll University. Sam Berkman with you this afternoon. Raider Nation, we need a little magic. 9:44 left to go in the ball game. John Carroll 59 and Mount Union 51. Purple Raiders in the black unis today. John Carroll, the home whites. Winner moves on to the tournament. Loser probably packs it in. Farrington down low against Rayner. Into the corner, steal. Marcus for three. Nope. Rebound picked up by Rayner. Purple Raiders now going a little cold from the floor. 9:18 left to go in the game. John Carroll with it. Frazier in the corner, Toppin. Chase Toppin for three. Good. It's an 11-point lead for John Carroll. 9 minutes left to go in this game. Mount Union down 62-51. Parker at the top of the three-point arc. Over to Kevin Moore. Moore driving the baseline, cut off by Frazier. Moore out on top to Farrington. Elijah, a couple of dribbles. He's going to go right to the rack. Down low, reverses it up and in and foul. Yes, sir. Elijah Farrington. Maybe a game-saving hoop right there. Elijah with the 2-point bucket. He's got 8. He'll look for 9 at the line. Henry Rayner finally picked up his first foul today. 8:47 left to go. Purple Raiders down 62-53. Free throw for Farrington coming up line right. It's up. It's good. Thrown over the rim of it. Big possession right there for Mount. They cut it to 8. 8:45 to go. 62-54 John Carroll. Blue Streaks with the ball. They're 21-5 on the year. Mount Union 18-8. But this is for all the marbles today. Rayner in the paint. Walked. No call. Twice they let it go, but he threw it away anyhow. How do you not call that? Here comes Casey Heiser at the other end of the floor. Steal down to Farrington. Elijah going to go to work on Gentry. Elijah backing it down. Spins to the right, goes to the left. Put it up. No good, but he got fouled. Elijah Farrington taking it on himself to get the Raiders right back into this game. Fouls on David Gentry. That's his third. Back to the free throw line. Elijah Farrington, the former Massillon Tiger. 8:15 left to go in the game. 62-54 John Carroll. Raiders trying to cut into the lead. Elijah line right. First one up. Good. Boy, he's as calm as a cucumber at the free throw line. Elijah double figures now with 10. Farrington line right, second one at the front of the rim, no good. So it's 62-55 John Carroll. 8:10 left to go in the ball game here in University Heights. Gotta somehow go on a run here. Rayner on the left wing against Farrington. He's going to the baseline. Rayner in big trouble, throws it out on top to Gentry. From 17, rim, no. Rayner over the back, no foul. Ball gives into the hands of Kevin Moore. So it worked out that time for Mount Union. Here come the Raiders. Got to get a hoop. 7:45 left to go in the game. Mount is down by 7 on the road, 62-55. Who's going to be the superheroes today? Here's one of them. Farrington inside, put it up, over the hoop, no good. A lot of contact, no whistle. Carroll coming the other way with the ball with 7:28 to go in the game. Frazier on the top of the key around Parker. Luke sets back, shoots a three. Missed it. Rebound, Marcus Steele. Here come the Raiders. Marcus down the floor to Farrington. Elijah fakes a pass, goes inside, put it over the hoop. No good. Rebound picked up by Toppin. Another empty possession for the Purple Raiders. You can't have many more of those when you're down 7. Blue Streaks with the pumpkin. Frazier on the left wing. 6:59 to go in the game. Luke into the paint, scoops it off the glass and scores. Luke Frazier with 13. 6:50 to go in the game. It's back to a 9-point lead for John Carroll. 64-55. Kevin Moore on the left wing gets it down to Parker. Christian against Gentry. Parker backing it down. Parker backing it down. Backing it down. Shoots the 4-footer. Put it up and put it in. Christian Parker got the kind roll. He's got 18. Raiders aren't going away, folks. 6:28 to go in the game. They're down 7. 64-57 here at John Carroll. Frazier on the right wing. Give and go to Gentry. Gentry, that's on. Nope, they called a foul on Mount. That's going to be on Steele. And Marcus just picked up the foul. That's his second and 15th foul on Mount Union, and we will have a full media timeout. 6:20 left to go in the game. John Carroll 64, Mount Union 57. Stay with us on 1310 WDPS.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
.620 left to go. John Carroll, 64. Mount Union, 57. Mount led at the break, 36-33. And John Carroll's had a lead as big as 11 here in the second half. Mount has got it down to 7 now at 64-57. Parker, Collier, Talbert, Steele, and Moore on the floor for Mount Union. Ball comes into Schaefer. 15-footer. Air ball by Luke Frazier. Well, you don't see that often. Maybe I put the whammy on him. I called him Schaefer. Might do it again. 6:08 left to go in the game. Here comes Mount Union now with the ball. They're down 7. Good possessions now. Steele on the right wing. Marcus goes inside. Hangs on the rim. Nope, he got fouled. That's going to be on Chase Toppin. And the Raiders are doing two things here. They're getting to the line, and they're getting to the line with the clock stopped. Toppin just picked up his second, and that's team foul number 7 on John Carroll. Now we got to cash in at the free throw line. Raiders are down 64-57 with 6:01 left to go. Marcus free throw up. Good. Oh, I thought it was coming out. Holy smokes. 3 for Marcus Steele, 64-58. Get a free throw here now. You're back within 5. Steele again. Got it. Big free throws. Everything's big now. 6 minutes to go in the game. 64-59. Purple Raiders are down 5. John Carroll with the basketball going right to left in the second half. Rayner throws it down to Frazier. Frazier down low. Luke spins, shoots. Jantek got the ball, put it up and put it in. No, Jantek in double figures. I've got him for 11. 5:35 left to go. Here comes Talbert. Left wing to Moore. Kevin steps into a 3. That's way off. Back to the rim. No. Tipped up in the air by Parker. Put it up. Nobody got fouled. And that foul is going to be on Luke Frazier, I think. Yes, that's his 4th. Christian Parker at the free throw line with 5:27 left to go. It's a 66-59 game. Christian to the charity stripe. 18 points on the afternoon. Still playing with 4 fouls, but doing a heck of a job. Need all these free throws. Parker free throw up. Good. Christian Parker with 19. Remember, Mount was down 11. They're down 6 with 5:27 left to go. Christian Parker, the former Glen Oak Golden Eagle, in his 6th year. Free throw. Missed it. 1 out of 2 at the line. 5:24 left to go. 66-60. John Carroll with the ball in a 6-point lead. Frazier on the right wing to Toppin. Top the key to Rayner. Keep him out there. Don't let him get in the paint. Toppin on the left wing. Toppin behind the 3-point line. Down to Jantek. Jantek goes into the corner. Threw it away! Threw it away, Mr. Official. Don't let those John Carroll folks talk you into that. Ball goes back to Mount Union. .505 left to go. Purple Raiders get the ball back. They're down 66-60. Collins in. Frazier will sit down. No, forget it. We're not reviewing that. Jamar Talbot gets the ball inbounds to Collier. Dante gives it to Steele, and Marcus will jog it over. 4:57 left to go in the OAC title game. John Carroll up 66-60. Mount Union's got the ball. Steele around a Parker screen. Marcus right of the key. Marcus behind the 3-point line. Right side, Talbot. Jamar fakes left. Jamar goes right. Jamar 15-footer. Oh, it's come out halfway down and spun out. That would have got it to within 4. It remains a 6-point game with 4:35 left. John Carroll with the ball deep on the left wing. That's Fitzgerald out on top, picked up by Jamar Talbot. Topping down to Jantek. Jantek back to Parker down. Jantek, there's fifth foul on Parker. He's out of the game. Oh, that's his fourth. Whoa, that's not what they had on the score sheet. We got it at halftime. Even the other announcers up here look at me and they're holding up 5 fingers. Well, we'll take it. Jantek hits the free throw, but I certainly, and a lot of people thought that was 5 fouls on Christian Parker. But apparently that's only his 4th. So that makes us feel a little bit better. Now Jantek trying to hit 2 free throws. Second one, missed it badly. Rebound picked up by Collier to steal. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in this title game. John Carroll 67, Mount Union 60. Raiders with the ball, down 7. Steele at the top of the key. Marcus on the right of the key, behind the three-point arc, steps back, 3, no good. Rebound, Sean Collins, gets it to Chase Toppin. Here comes John Carroll. 3:58 and counting in the ball game. Can't get much further behind now. And remember, Mount Union only has 1 timeout left. Topping down to Jantek. Jantek backing in on Parker. Jantek lost the ball. Whistle, foul. And if that's on Parker, that is number 5. That Q line's 30 feet out onto the floor. Yep, it's on Parker, and that's number 5. That's also the 17th foul. And this will be our final media timeout. Purple Raiders really got to climb the mountain now. 3:46 left to go. John Carroll 67, Mount Union 60. We'll come back on 1310 WDPS.
What's trending? Here's what you can find online.
Q92radiosports.com is the official website of the Q92 Sports Network. It's also your home for all of our high school and University of Mount Union football and basketball games. It's where you can stream games live. Go to our SoundCloud page to relive games from the past. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule, get scores from around the area, and find your local sports news. It's all just a click away at Q92radiosports.com.
Go back and relive all the action with Q92 Sports on SoundCloud. Whether it's high school or University of Mount Union football and basketball, we've got you covered from 2016 through today. Catch every thrilling game and heart-pounding moment anytime you want. Q92 Sports is your go-to for local sports action. Find us on SoundCloud at Q92 Radio, and don't forget to stream all of our games live on Friday night at Q92radiosports.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Back here at John Carroll, Sam Berkman with you. 67-60 blue streak, 68-60 blue streaks. Will Jantek just hit his first free throw. Christian Parker just fouled out of the game. He finishes with 19 points today. Jantek, meanwhile, with 13. He'll look for 14 with this free throw. Up, missed it. John Carroll's keeping the door open for Mount just a little bit. 3:40 left to go in the basketball game. Here come the Purple Raiders. They're down by 8 on the road in enemy territory. Heiser double teamed at midcourt, gets it to Farrington. Elijah over on the left side of the floor to Collier. Dante's going to go inside, shoots the 8-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound picked up by Rayner. Boy, just a couple of times Mount's had that ball in, and somehow it's wiggled out of the basket. 3:10 left to go in the game. Purple Raiders are down 8, and John Carroll's got the ball. Lob down to Jantek. Jantek spins on Elijah, goes inside. 15 for Will Jantek, and it's back to a 10-point ball game. John Carroll 70 at Mount Union 60. 2:49 to go in the game. Kevin Moore on the left wing. Kevin steps into a 17-footer. Good. Kevin Moore with 14. He'll be back next year. 2:38 left. Raiders are back to within 8, 70-62, but now Carroll's got the ball. 8-point lead. Mountain's only got one timeout left, so going to have to get creative here. Rayner out on top, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fakes the three. Now goes to the left wing and picks up his dribble. Lobs it down to Jantek. Reverses it over the hoop, but a foul is called on Mount Union. That's on Dante Collier. That should be his third. 8th team foul on Mount. 2:22 left to go in the game, and John Carroll's up by 8. 70-62. Will Jantek is shooting 2-line left. Jantek's got 15 points today. Free throw up and good. John Carroll, only 4 of 7 at the free throw line in the first half. They have made hay here in the second half. Jantek got them both. 16 for Will Jantek. 2:22 left to go in the game. Mount Union is down 10. Raiders with the ball. Here comes Kevin Moore on the left wing. Kevin around a screen by Farrington. Kevin steps into a three. Rim. Nope. Out of bounds. Saved him to Jantek to top it. Here comes John Carroll. Blue Streaks with the ball. 2 minutes left to go. Inside Jantek. Slams it home with 2 hands. 18 for Jantek. That might have been the nail in the old box. 74-62. Steele goes inside. Put it up. Nobody got fouled. So Steele will shoot 2 with 1:46 left, but the Raiders are down 74-62. Stick around. We will have a very, very quick post-game show. We've got more basketball coming up. And I've got to get to North Royalton. So it'll be a quick post-game here. And a timeout has been taken by John Carroll with 1:46 left. Blue Street 74 and Mount Union 62. Cubs lead the Guardians 2-0 in the bottom of the second out in Arizona. See if we can find a couple other college basketball scores to give you during this timeout. Wow, Auburn 94, Kentucky 78. About 30 seconds to go. I think that game was in Lexington, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Boy, Big Blue Nation won't sleep well tonight. Dake leads Richmond 41-39, 6 minutes to go. Ole Miss 52, Oklahoma 51, 13 minutes to go. Texas Tech 60, Kansas 56, 11 minutes to go. Minnesota leads Nebraska 52-49. St. John's at the breakover Seton Hall 34-30. Virginia Tech beat Syracuse today. And North Carolina beat Miami by 21. All right, Marcus Steele at the free throw line for the Purple Raiders. Need them all. 1:46. We're down 11. 74-63. Marcus Steele with 5 points on the afternoon out of Solon, Ohio. One of our seniors. Marcus got them both. He's got 6. Ball comes in to Frazier. Luke gets it across the timeline with 1:40 to go. Mount on defense. They got to stop and get turnovers and get points. 74-64, John Carroll. Rayner's got it at the top of the key. Goes to the hole, lays it up and into the right hand. 22 for Rayner. He is, without a doubt, going to be their MVP here today. 1:20 left to go. Mount Union down by 12. Steele goes inside, takes the contact, put it off the glass rim. No, rebounded by Will Jantek. Gets it ahead to Frazier. And Frazier fouled at half court by Jarrett Taylor with 1:06 left. And Mount Union Purple Raiders season is going to come to an end here today again at University Heights. 76-64, John Carroll, and the Blue Streaks are going back to the free throw line. Luke Frazier with 13 points on the afternoon. Henry Rayner's got 22. Will Yontek's got 18. Free throw is good by Frazier. He's got 14 on the afternoon. Christian Parker led Mount with 19, 14 for Kevin Moore, and 10 for Elijah Farrington today. 77-64, John Carroll with 1:06 left to go. Frazier's second free throw is good. He's got 15. Sean Collins will come in, replacing Frazier. And the Raiders are down 14 with 1:05 left to go. Here comes Chance Casenheiser across the timeline. Chance steps into a rainbow three. Oh, Chance Casenheiser, big three. He's got 7. Ball comes into Yontek, and that'll be foul number 4 on Dante Collier with 57 seconds left. 78-67, John Carroll. Don't forget high school basketball coming up when we're done here. Arlington, Warrensville Heights, and then Louisville and Northwest later on tonight. As the sports keep coming to you on the Q92 Sports Radio Network. Appreciate you folks dialing us up today as well on AM 1310 WDPN. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the YouTube channel. Will Yontek hit his first free throw. Will Yontek's second free throw is also good. So 20 for Yontek today. And John Carroll now by 13, 80-67 with 57 seconds to go. Here comes Marcus Steele across the timeline for Mount. Steele going inside, goes to the hole. Oh, last thing, John Carroll, this is a foul. And Toppin fouled Steele, and he'll shoot two. 48 seconds left to go. 80-67, John Carroll by 13. Again, quick post game coming up and we're done. Get you ready for high school hoops here for the rest of the late afternoon and into the early evening. Marcus Steele, line right, got 2 free throws. First one up and good. 7 for Marcus Steele. Young man out of Solon. One of our seniors this year, J.J. Mucci, Jamar Talbert Jr., Jack Davis, Isaac Boyd, Christian Parker. All will be exiting the program. Jonah McCartney as well, Michael Scariotis. So the Christian Parker era will end. He gave us 6 incredible years. 47 seconds left to go. 80-69. Free throw by Frazier. Crawls over the rim, and he's got 16 on the afternoon. By the way, Marcus Steele hit those free throws before that as we were telling you about the senior class who will be moving on here from Mount Union. Frazier good again. Got 17. For some reason, John Carroll just called a full timeout. 47 seconds left. They're up by 13 points. Now they've changed it to a 30. So we'll keep it here. So you never know how the world of college basketball changes. Doesn't matter what if it's D3, D2, Division I. You never know who's going to be here and there and coming and going. But if the roster that's in front of me now stays, this Purple Raiders, they got a great group coming back next year and the next several years. Chance Casenheiser's only a freshman. Corey Hudson is a junior. Kevin Moore is a junior. Elijah Farrington's only a sophomore. Jared Taylor, only a freshman. Dante Calder, just a junior. Deshaun Baden, only a sophomore. Caleb Lorich, who's been injured pretty much most of the year, he should be coming back next year at 6'7". So we got a lot of promising future ahead for the Purple Raider basketball team as that ball goes out of bounds. 39 ticks left on the clock, 82-69, John Carroll. Of course, Mike Feuline in his 13th year got that incredible staff, and they'll come back fighting again next year. Ball comes into Collier. Dante way out there for a 3 in the corner. Nope, rebound picked up by Henry Rayner. Looks like the Raiders will just let this thing run out. John Carroll can chew up all but the last 5 seconds as the Blue Streak fans come to their feet here at the DeCarlo Center. Good run by Mount Union, however. They'll finish 18-9. Carroll will go to 22-5. Final 3 seconds will run out on this possession. The ball will go back to Mount with 5.5 to go. Again, quick post-game show coming up when we're done. John Carroll headed back to the Division III tournament. Casenizer gets it into Collier, and that's the end of the ball game. Final score, John Carroll 82 and Mount Union 69. John Carroll will be moving on to the NCAA Division III college basketball tournament as they are OAC conference champions this year. Final score, John Carroll 82, Mount Union 69. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap it up from University Heights. You're listening to 1310 WDPN, streaming live at Q92radiosports.com.
The Q92 Sports Network is your home for the best coverage of high school and Mount Union football and basketball. Be sure you're following us on our social media. Just follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads. You'll know what games we'll be broadcasting week to week, and we drop photos and videos from all of our high school and Mount Union broadcasts. Be sure to follow Q92 Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and Threads, and stay connected to the Q92 Sports Network.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Back at the DeCarlo Center on the campus of John Carroll University. Sam Berkman back with you on 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com. It was a good battle most of the afternoon, but John Carroll just a little too strong here in the second half as they knock off the Purple Raiders of Mount Union by the score of 82-69. We're going to give you the stats that I have. We got to wrap up and move on here. For John Carroll, 20 today for Will Yontek, Henry Rayner with 22, 17 for Luke Frazier, 5 for Chase Toppin, 8 for David Gentry, 6 for Aiden Fitzgerald, and 2 for Brandon Rose. For Mount Union, they were led by Christian Parker with 19 points today, 10 for Elijah Farrington, 14 for Kevin Moore, 9 for Marcus Steele, 7 for Chance Casenizer, 5 for Dante Collier, and 3 for Jamar Talbert Jr. Halftime score, it was Mount Union 36, John Carroll 33. But the final today, John Carroll 30, check it, I wish, John Carroll 82. Mount Union 69, John Carroll wins the OAC. They're going to the tournament. They will continue with 22-5. Purple Raiders season comes to an end at 18-9. All right, we got plenty of hoops coming up for you later on today. Arlington will take on Warrensville Heights, and then later on, it'll be Louisville Northwest on the Q92 Sports Network. Make sure you check them out at Q92 Sports on all your favorite social media platforms. That's going to wrap it up. Great season of Mount Union basketball. Had another ball doing it again next year. Hope to be back with you doing it again next year here on 1310 WDPN. Final score from University Heights, John Carroll 82, Mount Union 69. Sam Berkman saying so long from John Carroll. You've been listening to Purple Raider Hoops on 1310 WDPN. Streaming live at Q92radiosports.com. So long, everybody. Have a great weekend. And keep it tuned to the Q92 Radio Sports Network.
Unforgettable favorites. We're the station with unforgettable favorites. AM 1310 WDPN.